Hello everyone, how are you? I'm gonna give a minute for people to come in, so just sit back and relax, hang out. Let me invite some folks in. Let me pull it up on my group, see if everything's okay. Looks to be okay. If you're here, say hello. I'm going to try to see if I can get comments on here. I had to go on my cell phone and do it because it's a lot easier. So I may be a little bit slow on comments. So can you guys hear me okay? And see me okay? We got 2 people here. Gloria's here. Hey Gloria. Hey Rolly. So how are you guys? Thank you for joining me today. So I have some announcements and some cool stuff that's going on. And we're going to wait for some people to come in. I'm angled differently, yes. Because I'm switching stuff around, because it seems like if I go better on my my phone, it doesn't get laggy or it doesn't get pixelated. So it does better when I'm not connected to the internet. So that is why. But I'm still in the same space. I'm still here. So, I wanted to talk about some stuff that is going on. Some people will come in. If you're here, say hello. And I've said hello to some people if you're watching the replay. Which you guys usually am going to be watching the replay. Usually are. I mean, because you're used to me coming on later at night. And we will discuss that. So, shout out to all my folks watching the replay. Today, we're going to talk about some changes. Good changes. And my workshop that's coming up, and a special that I have for you today. So we have so much crap going on today. Can I say it out loud? So, if you guys are new to my group, we have a lot of new people in here. My name is Madam Z, and I am a spiritual entrepreneur. Yay! And I am a female empowerment witchy life coach. I teach women how to come out of the witchy broom closet. I teach tarot and metaphysical classes. And I also teach one-on-one witchy coaching sessions. So we'll get you just moving into more magical life. Manifesting your true desires and learning more about metaphysics. So, let me get situated. So, you're probably thinking, don't you love my shirt? My upside down shirt. So, you're probably like, what the hell is Susie coming on here in the middle of the day, right? Why does she look all weird? She doesn't have any makeup on. Her hair's not done. She's in a shirt. She's not even, what the hell is going on with Madam Z? Well, I'm about to tell you, and you guys are going to love it. So, Friday, I stepped out. I took a leap of faith, and I left corporate America on Friday, and I decided that I need to really serve my people and my women with my hair full time and dedicate what I love doing full time. So this is what you get. This is full-time working from home Susie. Madam Z. So today was my actually full day of the rest of my magical life. And today, hey Christina! And one of the, I owe a lot to Christina too, to helping me step out and giving me the tools to do it. So yes, today is why I came on early. Today is why I am looking like a hot mess, why I'm in my shirt, my t-shirt, and not dolled up and make-emmed up and all that other kind of hair done and stuff because, hey Christina, because today I am actually working from home in my business, and I took a step out into the universe and I am doing what I love full time. And that is why you see me at odd times. And you will see stuff change in this group too. So, yay. So if you are afraid Hey Katrina, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. If you are afraid to step out, don't be. Because I just did it. I didn't have a plan. Actually, I think you look snuggly. It is. It's like 75 degrees here in Austin. We're like, oh my God, it's chilly because we're used to 100 degrees. So it's really nice. And I actually am going to go for a walk. And today I did my goddess meditation. I did some laundry. I worked in the background of my business. It's so awesome to be totally aligned in what you do. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Mika. So if you are afraid to step out into yourself, into what the universe has been telling you to do, now is the time to do it. Because I'm going to tell you, I was hella afraid. I've always worked in corporate America. I have an MBA, a master's in business, and that's all I know. Oh, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I've always had a side gig. I've always had a side hustle, but I never worked in it full time. And we were going through a lot of changes. This is a lot of stuff going on in the universe. The universe was calling to me to be a teacher, to be a coach. Let me poke that 1 minute. Yay. And I listened to what the universe said. And is begging me to do and chattering in my ear to do and screaming at me every day, Susie, step out. Susie, these women need you. Susie, you need to teach tarot. Susie, you need to teach metaphysical classes. Susie, you need to coach more. You need to be here for these women. You need to be a full moon woman facilitator. So I have stepped out into my own. You guys can step out into your own. I encourage you to do it. It is scary as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. But it feels so better. So much better. There's no stress. There's just kind of like I'm working in my business. I'm doing what I love. I'm happy. I ask you to do what has been holding you back. If there's a class you want to take, or for example, if you want to become a professional tarot reader, or if you want to leave that corporate job and you want the skills to, okay, yeah, catch the replay. There's no going back. That is so right. They're so true, Christina. So if you want to take matters into your own hands, if you want to take that leap of faith, but things have been nagging you, that I can't do it, that's the self-doubt talk. I really am telling you that you need to take that leap of faith, and now is the time to do it. And I'm offering you the way to do it. I have put a program together, and this is all for my tarot peeps. People who want to learn tarot. Either you want to learn tarot for yourself, for a divination tool, for a tool of reflection, for a tool of just, hey, am I on the right path? Or a tool for you just want to read for friends and family, or just to add it to another aspect or modality of your business already. Maybe you have an existing business that you want to add a different level to, like Reiki and tarot, crystals and tarot. I am giving you the opportunity to take my VIP Queen of Tarot intensive class. It's a class. I say it's a class, but it's not. It's much more than a class. Because you don't just, to me, class is like you just sit there and listen to a teacher. And that's not what I am. It's very interactive. So let's say, well, I already know tarot, or, I don't know what I want to do with tarot next. This is a class also that's going to level you up and give you confidence to charge money. I don't care. You want to charge $1 a card. The biggest reason why people don't do tarot and charge is because of self-confidence. They have self-doubt. They want to be, they think they have to be this huge professional and be reading for 25 years before they can read. Or they think that they're not good enough, or they're afraid that they're going to get the freaking wrong answer. So, if it wasn't for me learning tarot and picking up that tool and teaching myself and getting my hands on everything I can, right? All this madness right here, all this madness right here, I'm saving you guys all this madness in this class. I had to self-teach when I was starting because it was, or self-taught, because I started a long time ago before even the internet, really. And I picked my cards up when I was a teenager and I looked at them and I was like, what the hell? How am I going to read that madness? There's no way that I am going to have the confidence to read someone's, else's questions in that. And I was like, oh, no, I can't do it. I don't have anybody to ask. I don't have any classes. I don't have anybody to turn to. I cannot read these. I can't. So I put it down because it's so intimidating. So I know how it feels that you guys have been intimidated to learn tarot, especially on your own. Okay? So I have put together a VIP all-day Queen of Tarot workshop, class, webinar, whatever you want to call it. But we are going to spend all freaking day together. All day. So it's almost like you spending the whole class with your BFF and just talking about tarot. Throwing out cards, slinging cards, asking questions. But here's the thing about mine. My class is different than everybody else's. Court cards, a few years while I was first learning, and court cards are they're hard. People are very intimidated by court cards. So, and I want you to stick with me to the end because I have a surprise for you guys. So we are going to spend all day together, okay, on Sunday, September 23rd. And this is 11 to 7 Central Time. But we get lots of breaks, and, it's recorded. So if you have to go leave for a little bit and then come back or get your kids or whatever. Although, kids are back in school now, so now you can say, this is mommy time. I'm having a day to myself, and I'm going to school. I'm going to learn something so I can take control of my life, and I can start reading tarot and charging for my readings or get a deeper connection with tarot if you're a beginner. This is the first step. Wherever you are in your life, this class is your first step to the next class, to the next step of your life, okay? So this is like baby steps. So wherever you're at in your tarot practice, this is going to serve you. It's going to benefit you, okay? So let's talk about my Queen of Tarot and what you get. So you'll get everything that has to do with the cards, right? The elements, the suits, the meanings. I'm going to have lots of cheat sheets so you guys can have all of that and keep all of that. This is a lifetime membership, so you will have everything that you need. We will go over all the suits and their meanings and their associated elements. Earth, air, fire, water, because I'm going to pull some cards and I'm going to show you later on in a little bit in the video what that means. We're going to go over all the court cards and the major arcana cards. Okay? That's big. A lot of people, they just skim over the court cards because it's kind of hard to really grasp what the court cards mean. And I will help you with that. I'm going to sit with you and teach you how to incorporate the traditional meanings, the foundation. So we're going to give you a solid foundation on what the cards mean. And then we're going to start pulling in the intuition part of it. I'm going to teach you how to bring in, how do you feel about this card? What do the colors mean? Is this a dark card to you? Is this like a card where everything's happy and fun? Is this a card of sorrow? Is this a card of like, whoa, stop, hold up, what are you doing? Or is this a card of go forward? Is this a card of reflection? We're going to bring in all of that into your tarot reading to get you moving to either learn more in depth into tarot or become a professional, which you can start charging. Either way, this class is for you. We're also I'm going to teach you how to work with clients. We're going to teach you a little bit how to price on services. I'm going to teach you how I started and how I grew. So we'll talk about a little bit of pricing point for you. And how to deal with clients that sit across from you. I will talk about what are the top 5 questions that they ask. I'll tell you exactly what they are. And because I have read for many, many clients, I read on the hotlines, I read for repeat clients, I read at fairs, festivals, corporate events, Halloween events, birthday parties, ladies' night out, metaphysical events. I'm a practitioner at Nature's Treasures here, which is a huge crystal and metaphysical shop. So I'm going to give you my inside scoop of what happens when a client sits down next to you, and your very first client, you're like, oh shit, she's sitting next to me. This is my first client. What the hell do I do? I'm nervous as fuck, right? I'm nervous. What do I do? Where I'm going to teach you how to handle that, how to do that. Okay, so you don't have to be upset or just like, oh, I don't know what to do. So we're going to go through that, how to handle clients actually sitting at your table or actually sitting across from you asking you questions, so we can get the new client jitters out of the way for you. And then we're going to start with the really basics for people who this is their first time reading tarot or picking up a deck. And they've got, a deck that's been sitting on the shelves, and they're like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't know even how to take the cards out of the box and how to shuffle. Or do I cleanse them? Am I even supposed to get decks that I bought myself instead of gifted? How do I charge my cards? What crystals do I use? What happens if I feel like the energy is weird? How do I recharge them? So we're going to talk to the people who are very brand new to tarot, and also people who aren't brand new to tarot, who just want to reiterate or get some new perspective on what to do with your tarot decks, okay? How to cleanse and consecrate and all that cool stuff. And smudge and clear with crystals and all that fun, cool stuff. So, we're also going to talk about your relationship with your decks and your own healing through tarot. And this is going to be like, okay, I'm done. I did this 8-hour intensive with Madam Z, right? Now what do I do? So I'm going to give you the tools to actually connect with your cards on a daily basis. We're going to do worksheets. We're going to do all kinds of cool stuff. So here's the thing that's a little bit different. I got bit by mosquitoes itching me. It's a little bit different how this VIP tarot, Queen of Tarot workshop is going to be. So we're going to go through all of these. You're going to have tons of worksheets that you can print off and keep. You're going to have tons of, let me scroll down, tons of bonuses. We're going to have numerology and tarot, so that way you can actually go a little bit deeper into the tarot and the numerology that's associated with the cards. Simple and effective tarot spreads, because when you're reading for someone, a lot of times you're like, oh, I just want 15 minutes. I just want 10 minutes. You can get a really good reading in 10 minutes with a couple of different 3-card spreads that I'm going to give you. You can still get an effective reading only if you pull 3 cards. And a lot of your clients, you'll get clients that are your like core clients, and then you'll get one, but most, I'm going to be honest, most likely you'll just get ones that are in and out. 5, 10, 15-minute readings. I just want to know. And I'm going to give you the spreads that you can actually use over and over and over again to help them. Tarot symbols are huge. What does the sun mean? What does the chariot mean? Let me pick one. What do the stones mean? What does a stone wall mean? What does pentacles mean? What does a castle mean? What does a bridge mean? What do birds mean? What does an angel mean? What does a trumpet mean? Right? So we're going to actually get into the symbols of the tarot. What does like the flowers mean, or the greenery, or the trees? So we're going to actually get into the symbols of the tarot, because the symbols in tarot are very hidden. And you can spend all day looking at a card and you won't see all the symbols. I've done that. And then it was like last week, I saw where it was one of my tarot decks, my Everyday Witch Tarot. Hi, Karen. And I looked at it and I was like, I never noticed that this person is not even touching the ground. He's like floating in the air. And for some reason, I never saw that. So if I didn't know what clouds meant, or I didn't know, I didn't spend that relationship with my cards, I wouldn't have known to look for that. Hello, everyone. Color correspondences: yellows, reds, blues, whites, blacks, browns, oranges. Did I say reds? Purples. We're going to look at all of those. Okay? The white, the blank spaces. We're going to look at that, what that means. And you're going to get my personal Interview Your Deck tarot spread. So, whenever you get a new deck, every deck has a different personality. Every deck likes to read different questions. I have one for money, one for love, one for relationships, one for general readings. So when you get your deck, I always do an interview spread with that. And so I know what I'm going to be learning from them. I know what they're here to teach me. And I know what reading I need to use for that deck and what they like to do, what they like to read for. And you're going to keep that. And then you're also going to get a printable Rider-Waite tarot deck. And those are just some of the stuff. I'm going to be working on a couple other worksheets that I'm going to add to it. I think I'm going to add just a one-word cheat sheet for everyone, a card that's associated with that, or like a phrase or something that's associated with every deck, every card. Now, also, we're going to talk about what I call, well, some people call reversals. I don't read reversals. I think there's enough information in the tarot for me to pick up blocks or pick up the reversal energy. But we are going to talk about what people call the dark side, or the not so nice cards, like the Death card, or the Ten of Swords card, or the or the Tower deck card. So we're going to talk about all those, what people call dark or negative cards. I don't think there are any positive or negative cards. There's happier ones, and there's more of like, ooh, you got a life lesson here. You've got to really stop and think about what's going on. You need to pump your brakes, figure it out, and you need to really concentrate on what's going on before you can move out of that situation into the positive, into the light, into the more happier kind of cards. And it's all hills and valleys with tarot, right? As life is. I'm not saying that everything is happy, everything is wonderful, everything is awesome, because it's not. If everything was awesome and wonderful, you wouldn't learn anything. Okay? You wouldn't learn anything. So life is going to throw you the dark cards, or the time of reflection, and I will help you to realize what those cards are, what they mean, and also how can you tell your client that it's going to be okay if you pulled the Death card. Because nothing freaks out a client more than you pull the friggin' Death card. Then I'm going to show you how to ease their mind, okay? And what I say, and what I do, and how I leave them, because nobody leaves a reading with me feeling worse than what they were when they came in to see me. That is the number one no. And you can pull a DV and throw away any cards that are scary if you like. Yeah, and they have lighter decks and darker decks. So if you like tarot cards that have a lighter feel to it, we can pick you out some of those. I can give you some suggestions, because they do have The devil card's another one. People freak out about the devil card. But so I'm going to help you navigate through those cards and what they truly mean. Okay? So you're not going to be left in the dark. I'm going to be here for you. So let me tell you what else you get. Lots of bonuses. So for the first 7 people who signed up will receive a secret tarot gift from me. My personal choice intuition pick. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell everybody what it is because I'm not giving everybody the same thing. Because not everybody needs the same thing. So this is a very intuitive gift that I'm giving you from my own witchy hands. Okay? My witchy collection. So it could be anything. It could be a download. It could be a snail mail, magical mail. It could be an extra worksheet that I feel. It could be an extra coaching package, an extra 15-minute coaching package with me. Hi, Rachel. Whatever I feel you need, you will get for the first 7 people who sign up. So, but I want to pull a card for you guys, and I want to give you an example. And still stick with me to the end, because I have not even revealed my special yet. Because I have some awesome news. Awesome news. Yeah. Because I'm feeling kind of good. Because I'm out of the freaking corporate world. Okay, so let's say, speaking of that, let's say we have a client that comes up and says, I just left my corporate job. What is my next step? Okay. And I'm going to show you how to shuffle the cards. Different ways to shuffle them. And here's the thing with oh Lordy, is this reading about me? Oh well. Okay. Oh my God. Jesus. Alright. So we have pulled the Hierophant. Right? And anybody, this is the problem this is where people get stuck. Is they're like, alright, Hierophant, the keeper of secrets, the teacher, the guru, and traditionally it used to be the Catholic Church, but it's not so much anymore. So, leaving tradition behind. So freaking funny because this is exactly what I did. I know. This reading, I'm telling you, this is why I get so excited, because it is, the tarot never freaking lies. I'm telling you, never lie. Even if your clients will say, oh, that's not true. He's not having an affair. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not any good. Right. Whatever. It says in the cards that he is having an affair. So whatever you want to believe is what you believe. You sit on it for a little bit, and then you call me when you decide, oh yeah, I see it now. Thank you for telling me. And so your clients are in denial sometimes, but have faith in your reading. Have faith in what I'm going to teach you. Have faith in yourself that you are the tool within yourself to really talk about people's lives and get them transformed and moving into the right direction. It's all up to you. But anyways, getting all excited and I digress and I get off topic. Okay. So, alright, you pull this card, right? And you're like, what the hell? I don't even know what this means. What does that mean? What does waterfalls mean, really? What does all that mean? What does this mean? You're like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Okay, so let's say, for example, you've been reading tarot, or you've been studying tarot. You can pull that card and you can read it off the book. What the little white book says, or what Annabelle Wynne says, or who is the other one? Biddy Tarot says, or whatever everybody else says, right? Anybody can read off what they know on the internet. So, you pull the other card. 2 of Wands. You have these together. What does that freaking mean? How are you going to tell your client what this means? Well, if you look at this card and I teach you Two of Wands are about choices. Twos are always about choices. Which way do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I divorce him or do I stay and work it out? Do I take that job, right? Or do I stick it out this job? So, this guy is standing on his castle. He's built his castle. He has everything he wants in his palm of his hand. He has done everything that he has wanted to do on his bucket list. But now he is just not fulfilled. He's like, what else is out there that I can do? So when you put these together, this is what I'm going to teach you, how to read a spread. This is a person, see this one has two pillars, two. This has two. So this one is, this person sitting in front of you or sitting at your table is in a life choice scenario right now. Leaving, right? The guru, or being a guru, leaving the traditional way of thinking behind, and really wondering what else is out there. I really don't resonate with the traditional type of job. So I really want to know what is out there. What else can I do to be fulfilled? He's got the whole world in his hands. Yes. Whole world in his hands. Yeah. So, and then you get this next card, which this reading could be for me, which is the Six of Swords. Man, they're leaving. They are leaving this situation behind. They're moving on to bigger and better things. Swords are usually about your thoughts and your feelings, your intellect, things that keep you up at night kind of thing. They are like, I'm moving away from a bad situation and I'm moving the fuck on. I'm leaving. I can't stay anymore. I gotta go. Okay? So, I'm going to teach you how to read like in a storyline. How all of it mixes together. Anybody can say, oh, that's the Hierophant. That's about traditional knowledge, traditional learning, right? Traditional type of doing things. Oh, Two of Wands about choices and passion and fire. Oh, looks like you got a bunch of swords and it's in the middle of the night and you're in a boat and you're leaving. See ya. That'll be $25. They didn't get anything out of that. Hello, bye, Felicia. They didn't get anything out of it. You are here to help your clients and to help yourself be more reflective and get you moving. Anybody can read that. Anybody can just pull cards and just read off of what the little white book says. But I'm going to give you the foundations plus intuition, plus how to read as a storyline, plus all these extra bonuses, plus lifetime access, plus 8 hours with me. It's almost like sitting in a workshop with me for 8 hours and asking me questions, raising your hand. Miss Susie, my students always call me Miss Susie. Miss Susie, I have a question. What happens if I pull this card? I don't understand the meaning of this. I'll say, well, let me sit with you. Let's look at it differently. So I am going to take time out and really explain these questions to you. And the cool thing is, it's all online. This workshop is 8 hours online. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to even have to put hair and makeup on. Hello. You could come like this with your deck of cards. That's it. And learn. And by the end of 8 hours, you're going to have all this cool knowledge. And you can start pulling cards for other people. You can start being more confident. You can start using these cards for yourself if you don't want to charge. That's fine. This is just giving you more intuition and self-reflection. Or you can add it to your practice. Let me see. So we're going to have lots of breaks though. So don't freak out that it's like, oh my God, this is like a work week. This is 8 hours a day. I don't have 8 hours. to spend with you. It's going to be recorded, but it would be better if you are here in person with me, because you get all of the questions, all of my tips and tricks, all of the stuff that comes to you while we are in this mastermind class together, and it gives you time to actually answer questions. Now, I am going to have potty breaks, drink breaks. Hi, Lisa. Snack breaks. Question and answers. We are going over every card, and we will actually do practice readings. So I will say, okay, today we're going to do well, not today, but right now we're going to get all your suits out. Right? So we're going to pull some cards about your suits. All your swords. Now, what does that mean? What are all your swords? If you get a reading full of swords, what does that mean? I'm going to teach you what that means. Or if you have normally, let's say normally, cups are always associated with emotional relationships, connections with people. So let's say, for instance, you pull 3 cards. The client or you want to know about love. So you start shuffling, pulling all the cards, but you don't get any cups. All of it is about, you get all swords. Well, you're going to stop dead in your tracks, and you're going to be, I don't know how to interpret this because there's no cups. And that's the cool thing I'm going to tell you and teach you, is how to use different suits in different situations, how it applies to the questions. So you're going to be really well versed in tarot. And I'm going to teach you. What did I just lost my train of thought. I'm going to teach you my tips and tricks that I have come across, and nobody could ever teach me this because nobody ever experienced any of this until you actually read. So I'm going to give you like, oh, heads up, oh, watch out for this, or this is what's going to happen. These are my, top things that are going to be going on. You're going to come out transformed. You're going to have lots and lots of confidence, knowledge, and practice. So we're going to do practice readings. I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to have you pull some cards. We're going to look over what happens when you pull all swords in a love reading. What happens you pull all pentacles in a love reading. And another thing we're going to focus on, because I'm always about female empowerment and female energy, is we're going to talk about the bitches of tarot. Is what I call them, bitches of tarot. They are the queens of tarot. But we're going to talk about the regular upright positions, but I really want to dive a little bit deeper with you guys into the shadow side of the queens. For example, the Queen of Cups, very nurturing, very giving, very thoughtful, very sweet. But the flip side, if she is not in balance or she's not centered in her Queen of Cups energy, she's very manipulative, very much a smotherer, not a motherer. She will smother you with love and kindness, and she will bother the crap out of you because she's like every 5 minutes, what are you doing? Where are you going? Calling you. Can I do this? Can I do this? And that is the other part that we're going to talk about. The other side of what I call the bitches of tarot. Because I love them. I love the queens of tarot. They can be very nice, very sweet. But if they are not in alignment to who they really are, they can be straight up bitches. I'm going to tell you that. And there's nothing worse than dealing with a woman who is not fully aligned in who they are. So we're going to talk about that also. So it's going to be fun. So 8 hours with me to sit and chat about tarot, learn about tarot, have fun with tarot, talk about questions, ask questions. Everything's going to be recorded. You're going to come across with, or going to leave with lots of confidence, lots of knowledge. And here's the thing that I wanted, what you're really going to walk away with, is freaking time. I have spent so much time on the internet trying to find the freaking meanings of cards. What's the best tarot spread? How do I cleanse and consecrate a tarot deck? What is the reverse meanings if you reverse? What is the numerology? What are the, the court cards mean? How do I do a spread? How do I shuffle? I have spent countless hours searching the internet for these answers. I'm going to cut that out for you. And nothing is more important than saving you time. And I'm going to save you time with this course, with the Queen of Tarot Intensive. One day. You got one day to change your life, to either use tarot as a tool to take your power back and start charging. So you have a goal. You have a goal, you want to go on a cruise next year. Do this as a side business. Do this as your side hustle. I'm giving you the tools to do this because this tarot has given me so much freedom in my life to do what I want to do. Okay? So use it as something that you want to either work on your business or do something else or take your power back or, just really, maybe you just want to work on yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to charge money for this if you don't want to. Maybe this has just been a lifelong learning experience that you wanted to do to mark off your list. This is a perfect course for you. Or a retreat. We haven't even announced that yet, Rachel. We've announced it to our inner circle, but not, to our public group yet. So, and that's coming also. So, Queen of Tarot Intensive. So, that is going to be September 23rd. It's coming up. From 11 a.m. Central to 7 p.m. Central. So you have time to get a tarot deck, and we are going to be using a Rider-Waite system, so I suggest that you get one of those. My traditional one's already boxed up, but a Rider-Waite is just kind of like this. Ace of Cups. What the heck does an ace mean? What is well, I'm going to tell you what an ace means. I'm going to flat out tell you what numerology means. And what does the Ace of Cups means? When you look at this, it's all overflowing with love and happiness and peace and offering of new opportunities, new relationships. What does a lily, or that's a lily. No, what is that called? I always forget. It's not a lily. Oh my God. Lotus. What does a lotus mean? Right? So we're going to talk about that. So Rider-Waite, anything Rider-Waite clone deck, as close as you can get to Rider-Waite, is what we're going to be using. Now, this, if people come to you and say, how's my health doing? Which I don't do health readings at all because that's leaving it up to the doctor. But you kind of want to be like, well, you may want to go make sure you go to a doctor and get that checked out. And why do you want to do that? Is because this symbol in the background is the symbol of a physician, of a doctor, of health problems or health issues. So you say you may want to go make an appointment with a doctor just to make sure everything's right. You wouldn't know to say that or to do that unless you knew what this symbol was. And that symbol is exactly the same symbol that you use for medical work. Ta-da! So, we're going to be using the Rider-Waite clone. I'll be using the traditional Rider-Waite clone, Rider-Waite card, not a clone. That's done by Pamela Coleman Smith. Love her. She is my girl. She was not given the props that she should have been given, but I will be using that. So, here is my bonus or my woo-woo shout out announcement for 48 hours. I want to share my Zen with you and my celebration with you of stepping into your authentic self and taking that class and stepping out and using that Fool card energy, getting started on this program, getting started on using this as another tool if you need to, or just using this for personal use. Whatever it is for you, I'm giving you an opportunity to celebrate with me because I love you guys so much that for 48 hours, I'm giving you $100 off of this course. So if you want just the VIP day with me, that is $297. $297. $100 off. If you want the VIP workshop with a coaching session with me, that is $397, which is $100 off. So $100 off. Freaking steal. It is. But I was like, I've got to celebrate somehow, and I want you guys to celebrate with me. So I had to celebrate with you. So this is $297 for the VIP Tarot Intensive, and you will become a Queen of Tarot. And if you want the VIP workshop with me and you want a coaching session with that, that is $397. So I'm giving you, and I'll put the links in there, so you don't even have to go anywhere. You can just click on the link, buy whichever package you want, B-U-Y, not B-Y-E. Bye. And you are flat out in. And don't forget that still the first 7 who sign up still get their intuitive witchy gift from me. Bonus. So that is my gift in celebration from me to you, because I couldn't have done it without you guys. I couldn't have stepped into my own and worked my own business and do what I love full time if it wasn't for you. So I want to give back to you and help me celebrate and really just give this opportunity for everyone to come in and hang out with me and talk about my favorite subject too. I love divination, but tarot is my favorite. And that is $100 off of each package. Can you believe that? So you have no excuse now. You have freaking no excuse now. So I'm just saying, do it. Can I even say Nike now without getting all like in an uproar? If I can step out and take and do this full time, you can take this class and step out of fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of being wrong, fear of doing the wrong thing, fear of self-doubt. This is going to get you through that. I will be with you every step for 8 hours. And if you have any questions, I will be there. I'm not going to throw you off to the sharks when you're done. Say, here, have fun, go read. Hope you get it right. Just do it, yeah. So, that is it. I am going to work some more on the back end of my business because I want to serve you guys, and now I'm here full time, so you will see me more often. You will see me happier, less stressed, hopefully. I know it. You will see some revamping done in the group. I'm going to change some days up, some themes up. Lots of cool stuff happening for you guys on my end that I'm going to be giving you that's coming up. So, no excuses. I wish we had a day that started with an N so we could, like, I don't know, no excuse day, whatever it is. So, today is what? Monday, right? Magical Monday. So, and I'm gonna be going live and all that. It's gonna change. It's gonna stay the same. It's gonna be the same fabulous group, but I'm gonna be more active in it. You'll see this face more often. So, all right, that is it for now. I'll put the links down below. If you want to go to the sales page, go ahead and look at what's going on in the sales page. But I will put the direct links to the $297 and the $397, so you don't even have to freaking worry about it. You can just be like, bop, I'm done. Anyways, see you on the 23rd, September 23rd. You ain't got nothing else to do. You might as well sit down and learn some tarot. All right, Sunday, September 23rd, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. All right, my friends and my sisters and my witches, we will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.